Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. On this channel after Drama Box, we tell stories. Stories that inspire, stories that educate, stories that entertain. Today, we begin an exciting new story. This is a story of forbidden love. Do well to like this video for more updates. And without further ado, let's get into the story. The fire in Urussi evening. The village of Urussi is in chaos. Flames consume the outer huts. Shouts echo. A desperate cry pierces the air. The camera focuses on a hut in the outskirts of the village. We see Adefolake inside struggling to free himself from the grips of two strong palace guards. He cries out. A young girl dressed in simple cotton cloth sprints towards them, her feet barely touching the ground. It is Adefolake, Adefolake's younger sister. Adefolake gasps, breathless, "Please. He's all I have. Take me instead, please." The captain of the guards pauses, looks her over. "Guard captain, you. What use is a girl in war?" "Adefolake, I will serve in the palace. As a maid. Anything, just let him go." He nods. A slap of chains is heard as Adefolake is released. Adefolake lowers her head, tears sliding down her face. She watches helplessly as her brother disappears among the tall grasses, waving goodbye. The palace gates morning. Adefolake arrives at the royal palace. Her clothes are cleaner, but her eyes are clouded with fear. She stands among 10 other young girls. A woman in her late 50s steps forward, stern and regal. She has the appearance of one of authority. This is Madame Yem. See, the palace supervisor. Adefolake bows her head. Madame Yemisi continues, "No talking, no eye contact with royals, no entering royal chambers unless called, and above all, never be caught alone with the crown prince." The girls nod. Adefolake's gaze shifts toward the golden palace doors. She doesn't know her fate has already begun to turn. Adefolake waters flowers in silence, humming a soft village tune. Birds chirp. The scent of jasmine floats through the air. Suddenly, a voice startles her. "That song! I know it. I've heard it before." Adefolake turns to see who is speaking. It is Prince Adedoyin. He is handsome, charming, and kind of reminds her of her late father. Adefolake instinctively curtsies, startled. Adefolake manages a small voice. "It is a lullaby from Urussi. Where I come from. Prince Adedoyin, Urussi. That village was attacked." She nods, trying not to meet his eyes. "Prince Adedoyin, you sing it beautifully." She stares, unsure how to respond. He walks away, glancing back once, lingering. Adefolake feels a lump in her throat. She drops the watering can with a loud clatter. The jealous ones later in the ladies' chamber. The room is beautifully decorated with gold walls, beautiful fabrics, and fine ornaments. Other maids gossip and giggle as they brush their hair. Adefolake is seated in a corner, dejected. One of the maids, Palace Lady 1, whispers to Palace Lady 2 while brushing her hair. Palace Lady 1, he spoke to her. To that village rat. Palace Lady 2, the crown prince. Are you sure? Palace Lady 1, I saw it with my own eyes. He looked at her as if she was made of stars. Adefolake feels a blush creep up her cheeks. The second maid smiles knowingly. Palace Lady 2, stars or not, you can bet your bottom dollar that she got what was coming to her. She met the crown prince alone in the garden. The other maid nods in agreement. Palace Lady 3, don't forget when he becomes king, she could be queen. Palace Lady 2 giggles. Then suddenly, the giggling stops. Both maids look toward the door. It is Madame Yemisi. The supervisor enters the room, her face stern. She sweeps her gaze over the maids until it lands on Adefolake. She swiftly strides toward her. Adefolake shrinks in her seat. "Madame Yemisi, get up. You are coming with me." The forbidden moment night. Moonlight filters through the trees. Adefolake walks alone, clutching a basket. She stops by the garden, remembering the sweet melody that echoed here during the day. Adefolake hums the tune softly. Suddenly, she hears footsteps behind her. She turns around and sees Prince Adedoyin. Silence falls between them. Adefolake instinctively curtsies. Prince Adedoyin, why do I always find you in the quiet corners? Adefolake, perhaps because I have no place in the loud ones. Adefolake shrinks back until her back hits a tree. His face is inches away from hers. Prince Adedoyin, but I do. He admits, his voice husky. She closes her eyes and waits for him to leave, but he doesn't. Instead, she feels his lips on hers. It is soft, pure. Forbidden. A sharp intake of breath is heard from the shadows. A dark figure slips away behind a hedge. When Adefolake opens her eyes, Adedoyin is still there. He looks at her with remorse. Prince Adedoyin, I didn't mean to. She shakes her head, tears brimming in her eyes. Adefolake, it was beautiful. She whispers. She turns to leave. Prince Adedoyin, wait, Adefolake. She pauses, but doesn't turn around. Prince Adedoyin, I will find you again. The rumor spreads next morning. Adefolake scrubs palace steps. Her hands shake. She hears whispers. Palace Lady 3, I told you. They kissed. By the rose fountain, at night. She's as good as gone. Adefolake freezes. Madame Yamisi pulls her aside. Madame Yamisi, you fool. Someone saw you. The Queen Mother is furious. Deny everything. Pray they don't believe it. The summoned night. Rain falls. Thunder rolls above the palace. Lightning flashes, illuminating the worried face of Adefolake. The camera pans over her shaking hands and her fearful eyes. Suddenly, a voice echoes through the room. Adefolake, you are summoned. She freezes. Adefolake slowly lifts her head, her eyes fixed on the door. The camera pans over her tear-filled eyes. She doesn't resist. Her heart thumps loudly in her chest. She walks down the corridor toward judgment. The storm begins, thunder crashes. The palace halls are dark, lit only by torches. The camera pans over Adefolake's pale face. She only wanted peace, but peace has no place in the House of Crowns and Secrets. As the doors of the Queen's chamber open wide, the camera pans over Adefolake's terrified eyes. She finds herself in the lion's den, where every step is treacherous and every glance could be her last. Will she survive the Queen's wrath? Or will her forbidden love be her downfall? Find out next time on our channel. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this exciting new series. And until next time, stay safe and keep watching our channel.